Hey guys, so I'm coming on here to share a little dream that I had last night. Um, I had a bunch of dreams last night, but with this one dream, I definitely see a message in here that I think will help a lot of you. So, in the dream, I was with my husband, and there was a child who is a family member who does not live here in this house. And so, me and my husband were visiting this family member. And again, like I said, she's a child. Um, and I remember it was like a living room, and she had all these dream catchers and rosaries hanging up randomly um, around the room and stuff. And I just went around and I was ripping them down. I was ripping down dream catchers, I was ripping down rosaries. And I went up to her and I started rebuking over her and to cast out whatever demon or demons that she had. And while I was doing this, her eyes started turning this foggy blue color, which I've seen this a lot in other dreams with demon possessed people. Whenever I would rebuke and they would manifest, and that's exactly what was happening. Was she was manifesting, and so I kept rebuking for like, I don't know, 1 or 2 minutes, something like that. Could have even been seconds. I'm not entirely sure, but it wasn't long. And then finally, the demon was gone. So, with that being said, I believe that there's an important message in this, because any of you who may, work with binding or deliverance or anything like that, you need to be careful. If it's someone that uh, you need to know if they're in a place where they're willing to receive this. They need to be willing to receive, and it's definitely a good idea to, make sure that they're getting into scripture and plan to get into scripture so that, the enemy doesn't come and find the house swept and bring a whole bunch of his buddies in and possess them even worse than they were before, which that's scripture. But also, all evil things need to be gotten rid of. If they have any pagan things in their house, if they have any witchcraft things in their house, that stuff needs to go. Everything needs to be gone before you can do this deliverance. Because the thing is, if you go and you do this deliverance, right, and they've got things in their house that are opening doorways to demons that are saying, "You're welcome here." Like, that's not, no. So, I'm sure many of you know this, but for those of you who maybe don't, or maybe, you weren't thinking about this, and that's okay. We miss things sometimes. But you need to think of these things. You need to ask these questions, especially if you're out in public and, you see someone, you want to do deliverance on them. Ask the Lord if he wants you to do this, okay? Always. But you need to be asking these people if they want it, and you need to be asking them if they have any of these things in their house, or if they participate in any of these things on their phone or their lives in any way. Don't just start like trying to cast out demons. You could make it even worse for them than it was before. So just wanted to share that. And that's it. All right, God bless. Bye.